In this video, we're going to work through an example of a recursive sequence. And in the question, we need to find the first, the second, the third, and the fourth term. So this is the first term. We call it A1. This is the second term. We call it A2. The third term is called A3. And the fourth term is called A4. So we know what A1 is because when we're given a recursive sequence, we have to know what the first term is. Sometimes we're even given the second term as well, depending on how the sequence is defined. So we know what A1 is. We're going to label that here. A1 is 3. To find the next terms in the sequence, we're going to use the formula that's given. So if I let n equal 1, and I use this formula here, I have A, and I'm going to plug in 1 everywhere I see n. I have 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 over A1 minus 4. Okay, so everywhere in here that I see n, I'm replacing it with 1 because n is 1. So now I know that A2 is going to be 3 over A1. And we were given A1. A1 is 3. So I have A2, the second term, is 3 over 3 minus 4. So that's 1 minus 4, which is negative 3. So I know that the second term is negative 3. Now, if I let n be equal to 2, again, I'm using this formula up here, but now I'm plugging in 2 for n. So I have 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 over A2 minus 4. So that gives me A3, which is my third term, is equal to 3 over A2. Well, we found A2. A2 was negative 3. So I'm going to put in negative 3 here. And then I have subtract 4. So I have 3 divided by negative 3, which is negative 1. And I have a negative 1 minus 4. That's a negative 5. So I know that A3 is negative 5. Now I'm going to go on to the next one. Whoops. N is equal to 3. So everywhere in this formula up here where I see n, I'm going to plug in 3. So I have A, 3 plus 1 is equal to 3 over A3 minus 4. Well, A3 plus 1 is 4, so that's the fourth term. And I take 3 over A3 we just found in the previous term. A3 we said was negative 5. And I'm going to subtract 4. So I'm going to have 3 over negative 5 minus 4. So when I work that out, I have to find a common denominator. Okay, so I have 20 over negative 5. That would still give me negative 4. So when I take a negative 3/5 and a negative 20 over 5, that gives me a negative 23 over 5. So that's going to be our fourth term. Now I can continue doing this. I would just go out, if I wanted to find the fifth term, I would make it n is equal to